everybody, this is Pam and we're on day 3 of Junk Journals Boot Camp. Are you ready? I hope it's going well for you. So day 3, let me look at my note. We are going to add in some pockets, do the belly band, do the 2-pocket folio, the stacked pocket. And you're going to need glue, either white glue, Barely Art glue, or art glitter glue. So here we go. Hi everybody, here we go for day 3 of boot camp. All right, so I've been folding my pages in half, and that's what you're going to want to do. I have one left here just to show you. And the cover, don't forget to fold it in half. So you fold it in half and you use a bone folder or your fingernail or something to get a good sharp fold on it. Okay, so you get those folded, and if you want to stop the video and fold them all up, that's a good idea, because I'm going to talk about the pockets. So the pockets. Pull out these 3 pieces, which are the stacked pocket, all the corner pockets. There's left ones and right ones. The side tuck pockets look like clouds. And then the belly band and this folio, which I'm going to do first. So you've got the folded page of it, you've got the pocket, and you've got the other pocket. So take this and turn it over, and so it will glue in to onto the edge of a page like this. So you'll open it up and glue this pocket, and you can also stitch it if you want to later, but right now I'm gonna glue it. So around the edge, and then right down the center, a line of glue, and that'll make 2 pockets out of it. And oh wait, oops, almost got it wrong. Put the corners to the corners and glue it in. Now I cut little half circles in those. I cut those in most of my pockets. I couldn't get a very big one on that one because it would have cut the bird's head off, but I got just a little bit of a one. If you have a circle cutter, you can also do it with an X-Acto knife if you don't have a circle cutter, but the circle cutter is definitely the easiest way to do it. And then take your pages. Now I'm going to put them, and I'm going to start putting them together. So I usually make sure they're right side up. Just start putting them in any old way, and then I go back and look at them, see how they look. If I like the way they look together. Oops. And then the other thing you can do is add extra pages if you want to. And what I do is I add in, just for writing space, I have a journal that I tear apart. Here's a couple of them that I've torn the pages out. And so they're lined. And so what I do is I tear out sections of those, and then I cut them down to size. And so for an example, like here's several pages. I just put this with this. Use it like a template to cut with. And my scissors. I cut. And that gives me these extra pages that I can sew into my journal if I want to add writing space. And they're pretty thin, so they don't add a whole lot of bulk. If you happen to get some that come apart, you can always reinforce them with washi tape and glue. You don't ever want to trust washi tape by itself, but you put a little bit of glue under it. So you can run washi tape down it to reinforce the center if you need to. And So I'm just going to use those as is. So I'm going to put these all together, and I'm going to slide in 2 or 3 of these writing pages. Or if you just want to add a page, maybe you have a pretty page that you want to use, a piece of paper or something, you can do that. It's your journal. Okay, so now I look at it, and you know, the middle is going to show like the full page. So this one's boring. I don't really want to use that for my middle page. So I'm going to look for a prettier page. And I might even, I kind of like that. I think I'll use that for my center page. You can also fold them the other direction if you want to use the printed side and use those. Now that's, is that wrong side out? Wrong side up? Yes. Okay. So be sure you've got them all. Like I said, make sure you got them all the right side up. That one's upside down. And this is right side up. So pick out what you want for your center design, and then get your pages together. Go through them. Just make sure you kind of like what you see as far as what goes together. If you like those to part from each other and that sort of thing, that's okay. Not thrilled with it. That's another hummingbird. Yeah, that's another hummingbird. There's that. See if there's anything that I don't like together. That looks pretty good. Well, I decoupaged upside down on that. It looks to me like I sure did. All right then. Okay, those look okay. All right. So arrange your pages how you want them. So then I go through and I start to put the little corner pockets where I think they would look good. So on the left side, I've got these to choose from. So I might want to put it, and I usually put the printed pockets with the painted designs because it needs a little structure sometimes, I think. So I'm going to put that with that one. I'm just going to leave that in there so I don't forget where it goes. This looks pretty with that, I think. So I'm going to put that there. See what else I've got that kind of needs a pocket. I mean, I could put that pink flower there. That kind of, not thrilled with this, and so that kind of hides part of that, so that works out. Got my upside down flower there, which is fine. Doesn't really bother me. Let's see. That looks kind of pretty with that. So let's see what else I have. Now I've got these pockets on the other side. Okay, so let's look over here. So that is pretty busy. Actually, I mean, it goes with this, I think, the colors, but it almost blends in because of it being so busy. So let me see what else I have. There's that really bland page, which I might want to use for something else. So let's see, what about this one? I really kind of like that. It's pretty by itself. I don't want to really cover it up. This is not doing a whole lot for me. Maybe I'll put that there. Yeah, I want to put that there. Ooh, okay. There's the upside down page. I could cover that with that. I think I will. It covers the bird up, but the bird's upside down anyway, so I'm going to do that. Do that. I think that goes there. Okay. And that's okay. Is there anything better? I think I'll put that there. Okay, so put your pockets where you want them. And actually what I'm going to do, because it's hard to keep them without them falling out, I'm going to go ahead and start to glue them in. So I'll fast forward through this. Okay. All right, so those are the corner pockets. So now let's go back to this page and this pocket. And this page is going to glue on to this side. So let's find a place to put that. I think I'm going to use this page. Now, here's the thing. This is going to fit pretty close to the fold. So once you glue it, you want to be sure you glue it right to the very edge, as far out as you can get it. And honestly, you could even trim a little bit off of that edge if you wanted to. I'm wondering if I should. I'm going to trim just a tiny, teeny bit. And just hit it with ink again. And then I'm going to put the glue on here. And I actually may just take this out to do it, because I want to be really sure I get it right on the edge of this. So that will open like that, and there will be your two pockets. And then this pocket is meant to go on the inside of this. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this pocket in. And there is the 2-pocket folio. It's actually a 3-pocket folio. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to put it back in here, kind of try to keep the order there. And then we're going to do the 3 stack pockets. So we want to look for a page that maybe we don't like. Maybe you painted one that you're not real fond of. And you can cover it up with this. So let me see. I didn't do any that I hate. I mean, that's kind of plain. So maybe I want to do it on this. So these 3 pockets stack like this. And so you're going to want to put, kind of make sure that they cover the corners up. And you want to put it as close to the bottom as you can, because up here, depending on how tall you stack it, you want to leave room for a card to go into the top of it. So I'm going to do that, I think. And so I'm going to pull off this. Kind of see where I have it. It looks like I have it about there. So I'm going to turn it over. Put glue along this side, and this side. And so, I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to kind of look at the edges and square it up with the edges as best I can. Then I'm going to take the second one, put the glue on these 3 edges, and overlap that. Like that. And then this final one. Okay, so there's 3 pockets there. The other thing you can put together, which I already did, is the coin envelope. And you just fold the 2 side flaps in and glue it, and then the bottom fold up and glue it. And of course you want to ink it all before you do it. So there's that you can work on, and that's really it for today. Oh, wait, we've got 2 corner bands. I forgot the belly band too. Okay, so you can find a page for those. And let's see. I think I'll do I want to do the belly band here. I mean a side. Yeah. And it's a little long, so you can trim it back. I think I'll trim it back from here. Just gonna fold it there. And so glue both edges and this long straight side. And I glued it with the black line down that I cut out because there's some black line showing that I don't want to show. So I just turned it over. And I can trim that off up there some more too, it looks like. Now there's a belly band. Which could go there. And that can get trimmed off too, it looks like. Not sure how that happened. I don't know if sometimes my printer, I don't know if I hit a sizing thing, but I had that happen on one of my other kits too, where some of the stuff was smaller than the other pieces. And then the next time I printed it wasn't, so I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure it's operator error on my part. So the belly band, of course, you just want to glue at the top and the bottom. And that will be to slip something behind it. And then we're looking for another place to put one of those white edges. And I think what I'll do is just put the glue here instead. That way I know I'll have the glue exactly where I want it. And then I'll just put this on top of it. How about that? And then I'll just trim it off. Like that. Okay, so that's it for the pockets and the folios for today. And that's it. Okay, very good. I will see you tomorrow for day 4 of boot camp. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, whatever you can do. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.